Hello and welcome back. I'm out on the road again. I got my tent here and we're camping at Brunet Island. Brunet Island is about maybe a half hour northeast of Eau Claire, and it's on an actual island in the like by the Chippewa River, and then there's a lake that's here too. So it's pretty interesting. One of the cool things about it too is pretty much everywhere you camp, you're like right on the water side. Like I'm not on the lake side over here. That's on the other side. But here there's like a little pond, like or like an inlet that's like right around the north campground. So I've got the little inlet, which is like right behind me here. And I think that might be where I paint. I haven't painted at my campsite yet, and I think it might be a good spot. I went down and I looked at the beach that's here, and that's a pretty cool view, but I've painted a view like that a couple times already. So I might try something different and paint like right off of my campsite. I'm going to wait until tomorrow because today it rained quite a bit and it's still really overcast, and I might just wait and see like if tomorrow like has a little more sun, and I might just go out for a hike tonight and sit by the fire and relax. From here at Brunet Island, I'm going to head north and then get up to Flambeau River and then Copper Falls and then get up to Big Bay and Amnicon, and make a little loop around like near the south shore of Lake Superior and then head back down the Mississippi River until I get back home to the La Crosse area. But yeah, tonight I'm just going to chill out at the campsite, get back used to camping again. I'm going to go for a hike. There's a trail that's not too far from my campsite here. I'm at campsite 56, which is, pretty nice. None of the campsites here have a lot of privacy, which is like the only downside I can really see. But otherwise, it's really beautiful. The campsites are pretty nice. They're pretty well taken care of. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get back out and paint and go exploring again. The little squirrel had just been bouncing all over the campsite, just like checking everything out. I don't have anything out that he could eat, but he's just been bouncing all over like crazy. Nature trail. Well, that's only 3/4 of a mile. Shouldn't be too difficult. This is a pretty nice view. It's pretty. This has got a pretty nice view too. There's a lot of water over there that you can't really see. Like through the trees, you can see like there's more water over there. Not really sure where I am. This is on the river part or like the little lake, but it's real nice. Just listening to the birds sing. Right, right.
Woodpeckers up ahead.
Cool. There they are. Oh, now you can see them. Holy cow. Trio of them. I'm glad that lady told me to look out for the woodpeckers. I would have probably walked right past them. They're so cute. Yeah, pretty short trail. Like I said, it's only 3/4 of a mile. Wasn't even that difficult. I don't think I even went 3/4 of a mile. That was pretty fast. I think the loop, probably they mean to get back, would be 3/4 of a mile. But I know there's another trail this way, somewhere around the campground. So I'm gonna go look for that. Oh, and I recorded again just to say this. I love that they have bike paths and walking paths on the road, like designated areas for this. I think all the state parks should do this. I think I've seen them in a couple other, I think Governor Dodge had these. I can't remember, but I think every state park should have this. Like the roads in the state park should be like this. It's like there's cars, you get cars over here, bikes here. That's the way it should be. Yeah, so I knew there was another trail not too far from there. This one's called the Pine Trail. And then there's like a third one somewhere around the southern campground. Or maybe this is the one I'm thinking of, but we're gonna go check this one out. Oh, you see it? There's a deer right there, looking right at me. This might be the one I saw when I was driving in. I saw a deer on the side of the road, like right as I crossed over the bridge onto the island. I think it was this one. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's only maybe 30 feet away. This is why I wear like running shoes when I'm out hiking, because they don't make that much noise. And you can come across deer and other animals just, within 20-30 feet of them. They barely get startled at all. Oh, it's so cute. Is there another one? No, I don't see. It's just the one. Still looking at me. There's no hunting on this island, so all the deer are going to be fairly protected here. Unless they jump out in front of somebody's car. I wonder how it got on the island, though. Like, did it just take the bridge? I wondered that when I came in. I was just like, how did the deer get over here? Did it swim? I know deer can swim, but... Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know, let's try and go around over this way and see if we can get closer. I think if I go through this way, it's not going to get startled. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I got to go in this way. Oh, it hurt me there. You're fine. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to get closer. Oh, now it's going behind a tree. You can't really see it. I don't know. I think it took off. I think I lost it. Too many twigs. Oh no, there, it's still there. It's way behind the bushes though. There, you see it? It's not moving though. It knows I'm coming. Yeah, it's looking back at me. It's looking right at me. Let's go down here. Hi. I think this is probably the closest I could get. Maybe about 15 feet away. Yeah, if I try to get any closer, it's going to startle it for sure. And it's going off of the trail. I think we'll just let her go. See you, baby. Yeah, here's all the... Oh, there's another one over there. There is another one over there. I heard it. It's a baby one. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There was another one over there, though. I think we got to just let them go, though. Yeah, I lost them. I don't see where they are anymore. Oh, there it goes. Little one goes. Got startled, went over by mama. Yeah. They're getting close to the road where that is, too. I don't want to startle them and make them jump out into the road. And then also I lose where the trail is, and I don't know where I'm supposed to go. That was pretty cool though. Pretty freaking cool. Yeah, where is the trail again? Back this way, I think. Yeah, I think I see it over there. Very cool though. We'll have to keep a lookout for them again. Make sure I don't have any ticks on me. I don't see any. I did spray myself before I came out here. Just gotta make sure though. Very cool. Timber trail. I don't know which way to go. I guess we'll go this way. And check out this sign. And this area comes out right by the beach. Let's go over and we'll take a look at the beach. I've already been over here, but we can check it out for the video. It's got playground over that way and flush toilets there. A lot of picnic space, which is pretty cool. It's just a really kind of a gray day, so nobody's going to be out swimming. I've got a pretty cool shelter over there too. It's got a pretty nice view. Oh, chipmunk! Run, chipmunk! Yeah, I just didn't, you know, like I said, I've painted a scene very similar to this already. So I don't think I'll come here tomorrow and paint. But the beach looks pretty nice, actually, you know, if the water is clean enough. Oh, there's a bunch of geese. Yeah, those geese can ruin a lot of things. Go around pooping on everything. But yeah, that's a fairly decent beach. I don't think I'll be doing any swimming when it's only 65 degrees though and overcast. But yeah, let's go check out this thing over here, and then I'll probably walk back to my campsite. This is the southern campground, and these are electric sites. I'm on the northern campground where there's no electricity, but there's only about, I think it was like 20 sites that are electric. It's got a fireplace though, that's cool. Where friends and nature meet. It's pretty dark in here right now. Cool. A lot of cool little camps or picnic areas though. You know, like if you live in the area, this has got to be a great place to come and picnic for a day or something. All right. So this is the spot where I painted, like right here. I didn't shoot any video of me painting this time. It just isn't coming out the way I want it to, and I gotta just kind of rethink it. But I painted this right here, and the light was a little different, but I'll show you the painting right now. I think it came out pretty well. I kind of took a little bit of liberties with a couple of the things, moved things a little closer than where they actually were and that kind of thing. But, you know, this tent right there that you can see dead center, like, is actually, I put it in the painting actually where that grayish blob is over there, that mess of branches and stuff. I took that out of the painting. I just didn't like it, and so I put that tent over there. I just moved it over a little bit. You know, you can always take creative liberties with your work. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the spot where I painted because I didn't really get like a good photograph of it when I was painting. It was really dark back here, and like you can see, it's still pretty dark back here. And most of the time during the day when I was painting, like the sun wasn't even out. The sun didn't come out until like about an hour or two left of the painting. You know, it took me about 5 hours or so. But yeah, that's the spot where I painted, and it's right at my campsite, which is cool. You know, right there is my tent and everything. So that was pretty cool. I was able to just walk right over here and paint. So this is the Nordic Trail. It's a cross-country ski trail and hike trail, and it's right by the park office. It's where it starts. So we'll check it out. It's supposed to be about 3 miles or so all the way around. I saw movement up in the forest over there. No, maybe not. I don't know. I saw something move up there. Maybe they just took off. Oh, yeah, I don't see anything. There's something moving right up on this hill, though. Yeah, they're there. Oh no, it's turkeys. It's a bunch of turkeys. Gobble, gobble. Okay, this is a spot where they really need a map. Another turkey just ran right in front of me. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but little guy just waddling right through there. Here's a map. So we're right here. So I'm gonna go down here and then come back here and then go all the way around the long trail then. We'll only skip this little bit here. Sounds like it might start raining again. That's fine. Okay, so last time we went that way, we have to go this way now. Just started raining just a little bit. It's just sprinkling, but I just wanted to point out this bog. These are scattered around here. They're real important to the ecosystem. They're real cool looking too. I don't know. Some people look at this and just see a bunch of mud. I see a lot of life and decay, death, kind of the whole cycle right here in the bog. Pretty cool looking. Boy, let's see, where are we now? Right here. All right, not too far to go. The island's right over there, across the water. Maybe you can see it through the trees. I just thought this was a cool spot. It's cool that they put this bench right here. I think they knew this was a cool spot. You can see all the way around right here. That spot right over there is the prettiest, I think. The dead trees right in the middle there. And the moss kind of growing up over them. Oh, a couple of the trees are alive there, though. Cool. Well, let's finish off this trail. So right through here is the park office again, and back around in a loop. Now when I'm trying to listen, that right there, that's what I was listening for. What kind of bird is that? Come on, any minute now, you can do it. There it is. What kind of bird is that? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my campsite now. So here's a map of Brunet Island State Park. Like you come in here and there's the headquarters. and you come in down here, you have to drive around this way. This is where the shower is down here. Where I camped was about like right there on the north end, and it was right by the toilets here. So the trails that we walked, first one we did was Jean Brunet and went here, and then I walked all the way down here, got on the pine trail here and went down here, and then took the timber trail down here. Right around here is where I saw those deer. Oh yeah, and the woodpeckers were about over there. And so I took that trail down there, and then I had just walked back to my campsite. And then yesterday I did this trail, started here, went all the way up here, went down here, went all the way back around, and then back this way, and then all the way through here and back around. This was a nice trail. They were all really nice trails here. The trails are well maintained, they're pretty wide, and they're pretty easy to walk. Um, this one is even paved a little bit, but most of it isn't. The only one I didn't go is the spruce trail along the edge here. Maybe I'll go and check that one out before I leave. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty nice because it's on an island. Sitting right here, I was able to paint right there. And the only downside is like the frogs kept me up quite a bit last night, but they weren't too bad. They do get pretty loud, but yeah. So that's it for Brunet Island. Trying not to sit too far in my chair because I left it out in the rain last night. There was a thunderstorm that went through last night, made everything pretty wet, but it was nice. I mean, I love being in a tent when it's raining, honestly. Like, it's something really cool just about like the wind and the rain and thunder and stuff shaking the tent, as long as it's not too drastic, you know. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Brunet Island is a really nice park. The trails are great. There, if you're into fishing, like you can fish just right off your campsite. Like plenty of people did. I saw quite a few people, fishing right off the campsites. You can pull your boat up to a lot of the campsites too, which is kind of cool. The only downside I would say about it is like the campsites are not private at all. Like everything is wide open. You can see everybody's campsite. I can see like 3, 4 campsites away from me, like all over the place. So that's like the only downside. But otherwise, it's pretty nice. There were hardly any bugs here, which is surprising for how much water is around us. I see some mosquitoes here and there, but not nearly as bad as some other places I've been to. The only but downside really for me this trip is the painting I did was pretty bad. I don't know, looking back on it, like with a little bit of time, I'm just like, man, that's not working at all. I really overworked the painting and I just don't really like it. Really, I'm not going to get too down on myself though, because the paintings that I do out plein air, like I'm not expecting them to be amazing works of art. They're really just practice, and all I need is just more and more practice. I'm going to kind of try and switch up my style for my next painting, do it a little more, I don't know, less dabby. Like I would get way too dabby with my brush and try and just do like more flowing strokes and stuff. But we'll see. I don't know. I was never really taught how to landscape paint or anything like that. Kind of just figuring it out as I go, like knowing what I know about drawing. I've been drawing my entire life, but painting is quite a different animal. And before I was doing more graphic style in painting, which you know is more towards drawing, and now I'm trying to do something that is more painterly, and I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm gonna keep at it. I'm on to Flambeau River Forest now, and that's gonna be a challenge because there's no showers there. So I'm gonna go 2.5 to 3 full days without a shower. And for me, that can be quite a while. I've got everything just about packed up and I'm about ready to go, so we'll see you there. So I'm just going to check out this spruce trail right off of the boat landing right before I leave because I have the time. Just want to walk through it. It's only about a half mile. Ooh, sneaky. Yeah, there's a little sneaky right there still. Little snake. How's it going, dude? Yeah, he's still moving. Okay. Well, and the trail comes out at the beach here. Oh, another little snaky. See him in there? A little snaky? Yeah. Well, I'm just going to turn around and head back to my car and take off to Flambeau River. But I just wanted to check this little trail out. We got to see a couple little snakies, which is cool, but it's got a nice view of the lake here. Okay, onward and upward.